Hi guys, today we are doing something special here. Once again, I have the one and only Andres from Bitcoinsensus here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing amazing. So so I brought you on because you see the market is right now a little bit shaky, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. So I would actually like to know what your view on Bitcoin is right now, and then I can obviously also share what I'm seeing here right now. And I'm sure also the people in my community, they know you now already a little bit. They are also really curious what you are actually seeing, and if you actually have a different view than what they're used to see from me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I'm a little bit bearish in the immediate short term. Okay, we could see the price pumping a little bit, but I think a little bit bearish in the short term. I have been checking out some different analysts, to see what is kind of happening, the opinions on each people. And I see a lot of people quite bullish at the moment, but I'm just slightly bearish. And I mean, if we can share the charts, I'll go through what I think is happening. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, this just to take supports out of the way and indicators. This is something that I've been checking out now for quite a few weeks, and we did actually nail this actual drop here that happened on the 7th of September, because I did see something very similar that happened here in between April and May. As you can see, we did kind of form something very similar. We did have a descending channel here inside of this ascending channel that was breaking out here from the resistance and then came back up and retested the resistance here, okay, from the support of this ascending channel. And this was basically what happened, but in a shorter time frame. As you can see, if I go to the 4-hourly, and basically we basically mirrored what happened in April and May. We had this huge ascending channel. As you can see, we created a small descending channel, breaking out here from the resistance and breaking also the support, and then came back up and retested the support here of this ascending channel, turning it into resistance. And this is when we were super cautious on my channel, saying, guys, it's very likely that we might have a drop, just like we did in the beginning of May. So I mean, this is something that we were taking a look at. And now basically what I think is going to happen in this short term is that we might be seeing a little bit of more pump action, but I also see this potential scenario. So we've made this, now we did have that correction. So we dropped, and now we're having that correction here. Also the volume in the past, it was pretty high from this breakout. And this is the same scenario. Volume is pretty bearish. We've got a high volume pushing to the downside. So basically, I'm just trying to look at, what happened here and analyzing that it's very likely that something similar might happen, unless we start breaking, having high volume breaking to the upside. So if we take the Fibonacci from the top here to the low bit, we can clearly see that we just about went above the 62% levels, a golden pocket, almost hitting the 78% levels. And now if I zoom in here on what's happening right now with this huge amount of volume with this drop, if we take the fib all the way down here to the low part, we haven't technically even touched the 62% levels. So in the immediate short term, this might be bullish also, because we need to, come maybe on top of the golden pocket, or maybe even hit almost the 78% levels, taking us above the $49,000. Before we maybe have a drop. I'm only going to be I'll only turn bullish if we actually break the 62% levels with like a huge amount of volume. If there's going to be high volume, high buying pressure to the upside, then I might be a little bit concerned about the movement, and I might be bullish in the immediate short term. Also, if we take a look at the 1-hourly, what I currently see now is potentially like a descending channel or descending, broadening wedge. As you can see here. So we're basically bouncing in between resistance and support, and I do have the measured move targets if we break resistance or break support. So this is what I'm looking at in the immediate short term. So what do you think? I want to know now what's your take?
Yeah, so I saw some people coming to the same conclusion like you. But there are also then some people leaning to what I'm seeing. So 1 second, here my chart.
Yes, it's a difficult moment, really.
Yeah,
because a lot of mixed sentiment. People are bullish, people are bearish. Now this is the moment where we're going to see some fun.
Yes. So I stay here neutral right now, even though we got here that golden cross.
Yeah, exactly.
In my opinion, it's not confirmed yet. For me, it is confirmed when the 50 starts here to curve here more to the upside. And for that to happen, the price has to break here over $48,500 and to move here a little bit higher, maybe to 49,000 here to that resistance level, $49,300, $400. So if we get to that level and we can close a daily candle between 48,500 and 49,300, 400 in that range, and can stay there for at least 2 days, then I will flip heavily bullish. Yeah, because then we see the uptick in the 50 to the upside. And even though if we would then roll over, even if we would roll over, then the 50 would give us support here, to some extent at least. Even if there would be that scenario that we roll over then and it breaks to the downside, okay, that can definitely happen. But I think if we move here over 48,500 and we stay above that level here and the 50 starts to turn here to the upside, the likelihood that we drop here and roll over again are heavily decreasing, because everybody would then, or most of the people will flip bullish then and will rush into the markets again and potentially then push here even higher than this local high that we had here. And normally we don't see a similar drop for a second time in such short amount of time, you know. So that drop is just a little bit over a week old, so it would be highly unlikely and a really strange coincidence if they run it all the way up here again and then we see again a week like this to the downside.
It would be unlikely.
So I don't think that this is going to happen, you know. So I think we can still face some resistance up here and go here potentially a little bit sideways before we break them through it. But otherwise, once we are above 48,500, I don't believe that that we will come here back pretty soon into lower levels. But if we don't, and the price action comes now here lower to the 50, and the 50 starts here to roll over already, and we get here, the golden cross was then a fake out, and the 200 stays like this, and we get a death cross, then we should be prepared for lower levels. And then my most bearish target would be $39,000.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is also so you're a little bit bullish if we do manage to get above that $48,000 range, close a couple of daily candles on top of there. I'm also going to be bullish when that happens, if we do have strong volume. But if we do break to 48, 49,000 and we do have like a small mountain, you know, with these very choppy candles, very low volume, then I'm going to be, you know, a little bit cautious, saying, wow, we need volume. We need the bulls to step in. You know, I want to see some nice green candles to the upside, because if not, if we do break that $48,000 with low volume, a lot of small candles creating like a round mountain, then I'm going to be very, very cautious, maybe placing some short positions. But if we suddenly see some nice, good breakouts, nice daily candles with volume, then it looks like we might be retesting that 42, 43K. And if we go back up there, I do believe that, that's going to get broken. Definitely. Yeah, in my opinion.
Yes, I just wanted to say, when we get to these levels and it really starts to roll over, time to take some profit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If you're in some long positions, if you've been long in there for the last few weeks, then definitely taking some profits if we start having that mountain kind of scenario, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of shorting, so I usually don't short. Because I'm always so bullish.
Me too.
For the long term. If there's somebody outside of you guys who would like to short, then when we see it flipping over to the other side, then you can definitely take advantage of it. You find again the Bybit and the Phemex links in the pinned comment below, where you can use leverage to take advantage of that volatile market. And don't forget, we still have deposit bonuses on Bybit and on Phemex.
Yeah, so I mean, I do think that in the next coming weeks we should be being go bullish again. I mean, I think I'm just bearish in the short term, because on my channel, I've been really, really bullish all the single time. Also, the last time I went on your channel, I think a few weeks back, I was extremely bullish, but I'm just bearish in the short term. You know, corrections are healthy, and just in the intermediate short term, a little bit bearish, because I do think that we might recover and go to higher levels for sure. Next, you know, I think October will be a pretty bullish month.
Yes, yes, especially when we look back in history. September was either like a wanky month, you know.
Neutral, bearish, neutral, bearish. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So yeah, normally a down month, but I think this time it could be different, because it is already the 17th. So, and like I said, I don't believe that we will here get to the most bearish target from now, from plan B for the stock flow that says 33K is the worst case. I don't think actually that we get to 33K. So, and I think most likely we will hold the level that we have and go into October. And then we could get surprisingly a small drop, not a big one, just a small one, $2,000-$3,000. And from there, actually, then we run to the upside, as October is always one of the best performing months in history.
Yeah, I mean, I think also for October, I think his minimum BTC price is 47K, I think.
If I remember correctly, it's 60.
Oh, for October?
Yes, it's 60.
Oh, wow. I've got it totally wrong then. I do remember the 43K for September. So
yes, 47 was last month.
Oh, okay. 47, 43, and then 60 in October. He's been pretty accurate with his model, actually. So a lot of people are very concerned with his model, saying, yeah, he's a moon boy, you know, his model is not working. But if you know, it does have, you know, a little bit of, you know, a frame on the actual model. You know, it can go up quite a few $1,000s, but, you know, we're actually following the model, and his price targets on Twitter are pretty accurate. So
exactly.
I think. Yeah, so I think potentially we should be having some bullish momentum before the end of the year. That is for sure.
Yeah, there will be definitely some fireworks to the upside here before we get to the end of the year, and a lot Dom Perignon bottles that will be then also spilled.
That is for sure. Yeah.
Should we go quick also into Ethereum? What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's go and take a look at Ethereum. Do you want me to share the charts for Ethereum?
Yeah. Go ahead, and then I do it.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Obviously, for Ethereum, basically, obviously, whatever big BTC does, I'll be looking at Ethereum. You know, depending on what Bitcoin does, Ethereum will pump or dump. If Bitcoin dumps, then I guess also Ethereum will have a heavy dump also. But this is the immediate short term for Ethereum. And you know, I had this major level, the 3,650, where I have this purple box. If I just go on the 4-hourly chart and zoom out, you can clearly see that it was in the past a very strong resistance and support. We had resistance right over here. This was back in May. Once we broke the 3,650, was a heavy support. Also here, when we broke down, then we didn't manage to get above this range. So that's why I have this purple box, the 3,650. We broke down it. We didn't get support here. So massive breakdown. We're getting a massive resistance. Now, I will become pretty bullish if we do kind of break back up this range with some decent amount of volume, because then, basically we are going to start breaking the 62% level also from this drop. We just went above it. We got heavy resistance, didn't manage to continue to the upside. But if we, you know, come back up eventually, you know, with some nice volume, it is a major resistance box anyway. And it's also the 62% level from this massive drop with volume. So if we see the bulls tackling this range with some nice volume going to 3,800, 3,900, I think it's very possible to retest here the $4,000 and break it at some point. But if BTC does get that rejection around the $48,000, $49,000 and rolls over, I see a potential, kind of a double top pattern here in the immediate short term for BTC. And if BTC does go down to 44, 43K, I see us coming back down to below the $3,000, $2,900 Ethereum, which would be my ultimate bottom, I think, 2,900 range, because it has been such a strong resistance and support here in the past, that would be my most bearish case scenario if BTC does have that drop to 43K levels.
Yeah, that lines pretty much up with what I'm seeing too. So when we are looking at my chart, you can see that here Ethereum was here in a rising wedge, and that we actually now I did not see that now the last couple hours, that we were actually breaking down, but here the golden ratio is supporting us right now. So that is a good sign. So we could here maybe in the immediate short term bottom out if the next kind of pumps here to the upside again.
Get a bounce.
And getting here a reversal candlestick pattern, which would be nice to see. But with these rising wedges, normally you don't see them. You see it going sideways and then it goes a little bit lower and then it comes up again. So, I agree. My lowest target would be also $2,900, $3,000 if Bitcoin is not playing nice with us. But otherwise, I agree. When we get here above $3,500, $3,600, then we're entering again here this void from the volume profile, where we can see another run up like here, a really quick run up. So, and then we will retest here this $3,971 level, which is acting as resistance, as heavy resistance, and preventing Ethereum to go here to $4,000. But if we come back up here and then break through it, then in my opinion, we will see a new all-time high for Ethereum.
It won't take long. Because there's not too much resistance. Also looking at the volume profile, like you said, once we break that $44,000 range, we're just $300 away from all-time high, which would, I think, is going to be pretty easy to a lot of money flow come in and actually break the highs.
Yes. So I believe when we are out of that red range here, so the top is here at 4,040, 4,050 ish. Once we break above that, I think the price will spike like crazy to the upside and maybe go straight to the all-time high. And just to wick above it by $1 or so, then comes down sideways and then actually will then probably break it.
I've seen it before also. We've seen Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, all these cryptos that already breaking the all-time high from May. And you can actually see how they are touching the all-time high, like you're saying, you have that wick that goes to the other side, everybody gets overexcited, and then you have a rollover, it does come down 5-10%, potentially getting all those stop leveraged trades, and then breaks the all-time high after a few days. So,
exactly. Good that you say it. So another coin that I'm looking at is here Cardano. So Cardano was here in a symmetrical triangle trading for a couple of days now. So, and when we're coming out of an uptrend, rolling over and getting then here out of a downtrend, that symmetrical triangle, it's a continuation pattern to the downside. So, and now we actually broke it to the downside. So if that is not coming back here with the next 4-hourly candle to confirm a fake out, then it could look really bearish here for Cardano, because the technical target is all the way down here at $1.72.
Wow. That's a pretty severe drop. It's over 10% drop, right? That should be
it's a massive drop. I think when I measure it, it will be like 30%.
30% drop. Wow.
There you go. First time that I look at it, it's almost 29%.
This could actually happen, because I'm not sure, smart contracts was going live this month for Cardano. I'm not sure if they're working out good or not. So if
they're doing well. They are working out well. Right? So they're, as far as what I saw and heard from others, there is everything working quite well. It is just that now the Bitcoin dominance is pulling everything down, because the Bitcoin dominance was running hot, so now it's getting a bounce. That's why everything is suffering. Oops.
Yeah. It is having a little bit of a bounce, right? It's around about the 42% range, I think, at this moment, something like that.
Yeah, it's close to it, close to it.
Getting a little bit of a recovery. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Do you have another special coin that you want to run through, or should we call it a wrap?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I call it a wrap because
Okay.
I'm not taking a too much look at altcoins at the moment, just because, you know, we are in a critical moment with BTC now. Because if Bitcoin does have a massive drop, you know, some altcoins are looking bullish. You know, they're having some bullish setups, but it all depends at the end of the day with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does have that 5-10% drop, then yeah, it's not going to be good news for altcoins, even though they look bullish.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yes, I'm just leaving altcoins at a sideline, mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum at the moment.
Yeah, I totally understand that. So I'm also really cautious with altcoins right now. But you know, the community loves to diversify a little bit. So I like to show a little bit more, you know, so just to make them happy. So guys, there you now hear it also verbally from me. I like to make you happy, guys, with some altcoins. But yeah, thank you that you were again here on my channel, Andres. I hope we can have many more sessions like that in the future. And I hope that you will also come and join us soon here in Dubai, so that we can do actually one in person.
Absolutely, for sure. I think I might be going there, maybe not next month, maybe in November. So yeah, definitely go there for a couple of weeks and see you and the different other people there. So absolutely.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, thank you for being on the channel. And guys, don't forget, smash up the likes, click the subscribe button, hit also the notification bell, show us some love here. Also go over to Andres' channel. You'll find his channel in the pinned comment below and also in the video description. His channel, as you can see, is Bitcoinsensus, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Alex. Bye.